Good. Oh, top of the morning to you, Delco. This is Delco Live, and we're coming to you live from Marty Magee's Irish Pub at 1110 Lincoln Avenue, Prospect Park, PA 19076. One of the most Irish stores in Delco. Behind us, if you're not hearing some background noise, that man butchering your ear. I don't know what I can say on this episode. I think unless you're tickling your earrings, is Silver performing under the name of Green. He's been playing since about 7 a.m. Yeah. Why is it when there's a Catholic, number one, there's a Catholic feast day every day of the fucking calendar? Why do we choose one to celebrate and wear green and start drinking at 7 a.m.? It's festive. But when I do it on a Tuesday, call out of work and end up at Tony's by 7:01 a.m., I'm an alcoholic and get written up. That's a very good point. I hate these double standards society has now. Like watch some Halloween and let it pick candy from his face. You want to know a fun fact? Halloween started in Ireland. Okay. Last night at 3:55 a.m., I started putting things together for this show, and I learned a lot about Ireland last night, Al. A lot going on there. Just last night, huh? Yeah. Al, did you know that Princess Catherine Middleton has been MIA for a couple weeks? And not a single person here gives a fuck. She was the same Patrick parade. Apparently, it's all over the news, and I couldn't care less. I don't want to just do a curse test to start this, but I did. This is one of my favorite things I've ever fucking done. You know when you Google something and go like, what year did the Phillies win the World Series? The last time the Phillies won the World Series, and Google put up like in dark black gold and tell you like 2008 was the last time. Or like how many? What's 2 + 2? It'll be like 4, and explains why. I grew up going to Irish bars on Westchester Pike a lot, and out here on McCade, this area, and the Irish guys here, they always hated Margaret Thatcher. They always hated Margaret Thatcher. She was the prime minister, one of the things of England in the 80s, and all the Irish people hated her. They actually used to throw parties on the anniversary of her death. And I went there and I was like, I don't really know Irish history. And I typed it on Google. This is no joke. I typed it on Google. Why do the Irish hate Margaret Thatcher? And the number one thing that came up folded, sponsored by Google, was because she's a cunt. And then it like explained that like because she did all these things, but it folded because she's a C word. And Google just become awesome. Yeah, Google, yeah. I know back to I remember the first thing we ever did when we first started doing this. We had a friend of ours, right from Ireland, over. Yeah. About the because I was thinking, was me. A was me. It's like a tape, right? Yeah. So there was me there to be shit all over your phone. They told me. And Hank, that's the thing off of like, fair enough. And that was the most Irish history you will get from me. I believe in North Ireland they call it Sackley's because it smells exactly like your butthole. Speaking of buttholes, man, the Guinness shits will be flowing tomorrow morning, dude. They already started. I feel like they started. Yeah, because like we want to say like this party started at 7 a.m. today, and we've been here early. And this shit actually started on like Thursday, man. This thing at Marty Magee's is rolling about Thursday night into the wee hours of tonight into Monday. Joe Magee does it right. You know what else does it right? Right up the street where it's going to be kicking this afternoon too is Dolan's. Al, tell us about Dolan's real quick. Let's talk about Dolan. Dolan's Bar, 24 East Sellers Avenue, Ridley Park there. PJ, we got a whole lot of stuff going on today as well. Don't forget our phone number for the green, the white, and the orange. Yeah. TJ is the orange in this. TJ is the orange. But check out Dolan's Bar. Don't forget, while you're there, if you need a snack, go back out there. Turkey.com. Utterly perfect turkey. Oh, baby garlic, mini habanero, Marriott, pickles and David, they got it. It's got some great snacks in your favorite pork, like and frame. Go to backdownturkey.com. Facebook, Instagram, you name it, they're on it. You know what? And you know what? If this week was a little rough on you, we'll be up early, man, right? Yeah. I think in our show we'll be getting a couple folks
Criminal Law. David Archeri, Archeri@gmail.com, 610-565-0300. David Archeri. Again, workers' comp, motor vehicle, personal injury, criminal law. David Archeri at 610-565-0300.
Dude, St. Patrick's Day is absolutely one of the premier holidays in Delco. Like, 4th of July has your community parades and all that stuff, and their fireworks, but there's a lot of local parades around here too, man. I know Springfield is like ranked as one of the greatest.
Yeah.
Even as a guy on Delco Live, I'm ashamed to say I've actually never been to the Springfield St. Patrick's Day parade. They held it yesterday, correct?
They held it yesterday. Thanks to Sharon for dental pictures from on our social media.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they come out in droves, boy, and let's St. Patrick's Day parade. By the way, I know it's St. Patrick's Day.
No, it's Patties with 7 T's. Yeah.
I got a lot.
This one guy, Orlovsky, true Irish guy.
Yeah, really.
Yeah. Wilson Orlovsky told me it's Patties, PATTTTYS.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is, I just love how people get so upset. That's the name St. Patrick, spelled T-A-C.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was all a joke. I put it in there. It actually is funny because it's one of the top 10 hashtags on social media. And, hashtag STPATTYS. People get so upset.
The 2 D's in Patties is essentially to keep the Christ in Christmas of this holiday.
Yeah. Listen, people take their Irish seriously for about.
Well, yeah, and they're saying it's because St. Patrick is in St. Patricia. That's kind of the argument. In my little journey to learn about Ireland today, saying today, I mean 4 hours ago, where I got 2 hours of sleep. Do you know that the historians now think that St. Patrick was actually an amalgamation of 4 different men?
That sounds really.
Yeah, because there was always, we had people who worked on our show and all that shit that were always just like, St. Patrick's not even from Ireland. I'm like, okay. I went to go look it up. I'm like, as a trivia question, where is he from? And the short answer is no one knows because these 4 different people put together in one folk tale. And you know what? So they think he's 4 men. We have the appetite of 4 men, Al, and they've got Irish breakfast running right now.
The biscuits and gravy, they got the eggs. We'll show you guys that in a little bit. So my question is, when did Poland on a Sunday?
Yeah, this counts as church to the Catholics.
Like, does the depository of St. Patty's Day escalate further than being on a Tuesday or a Wednesday?
So if you're a devout religious individual, it's also Lent.
Yeah.
And growing up, I always learned in Lent, you get things up for the 40-ish days, but you could do them on Sundays.
Sunday is not considered Lent.
Yeah. So you can eat as many bangers and mash that you want. You can drink all the Guinness, the Smittix.
Here's the thing is, it doesn't matter on the beach. That's only on Fridays.
Yeah.
But if you came up to say drinking on for Lent,
it doesn't count on St. Patrick's Day on Sundays.
You're rip roaring right now.
I am rip roaring. Yeah. Rip roaring.
Randy chimed in here. The D's and Patties for Delco.
What's up?
The D's and Patties are for Delco.
The D's for Delco. Yeah.
Yeah, well, let me figure, the double B.
That's why the banner's up there to cover my
names. Yeah. Apparently,
he said we got to cover these things up.
Apparently, they're turning on. Yes. So,
these Hibernian handbags.
How many people do you know right now? You barely make it out right now. Because
if this was before the pandemic, I'd say majority of my friends. But something happened, like we all turned our mid-30s, and us heavy hitter drinkers had a fantasy baseball draft.
Yeah, dude. Wait, talk about that for a minute.
Yeah, I've been doing fantasy baseball since high school, man.
How many? How long now?
About 20 years, man.
Like, that is the biggest commitment. I'm sorry, getting married is less of a commitment having 4 children is less of a
Yeah, because your wedding can't be rained a double header any given time.
No, but I'm just saying, like, you have to like. I don't really even do fantasy football anymore because of the commitment added.
Yeah.
And like I like to use the term toilet tinkering. You're always tinkering with your lineups and doing that on a daily basis.
Yeah.
Forget about it.
I have a desk job, so it is literally half the joy of my life for 6 months out of the year.
And hopefully nobody's listening that's from your
Oh no. My favorite thing ever was after the pandemic when they added like noon games, 11 a.m. games. Doubleheaders are now 7 innings, so like you get to monitor all the games while at work if you need to. Oh, I love it.
yeah, man. You gotta set your lineup there. Like anybody can get hurt hourly out. You get pulled out of the lineup at any minute time. Like no, I did fantasy baseball one time and then I said, I'm not pathetic enough to do this.
Oh no, I love it, man.
I love baseball.
Yeah.
I enjoy fantasy baseball, but not that much to give up that amount of time.
I'm actually in 2 leagues, man.
But
I'm in 2 leagues.
you're free.
Oh, dude, I love it.
You're an absolute freak.
Fun tidbit, if you're still having fantasy baseball draft coming up, I know we did ours early. It's because of the games in Korea next week. And if you have a draft after Wednesday, you can get the points from the Korea games. And also, there's not a lot of good pitching this year. Just don't worry about it. Go fucking offense.
Okay, there's your fantasy baseball.
There's your fantasy tip. As a guy who hasn't made the playoffs in 10 years, I got to tell you, that is a great fucking tip.
So, all right. Does anybody even do the green beer anymore? I really don't see that as much. Like,
What's up?
the green beer.
So I've done the green beer where they dye it, and that's whatever. I work nights at a bar in Villanova called Kelly's. They think they're super Irish and all that shit, right? They actually have cups that when you pour any liquid in them, it turns green. The cup itself.
So the cup changes green, but not the beer.
Not yet.
Which is great because you know what, dude? I can tell you a story where I have been out drinking the green beer over the years, and I came in, my pee was like a light blue, an aqua blue.
Oh yeah.
We're like,
you ever take like Diurex? Like that?
Yeah, like a
yeah.
It's ridiculous. Like, what? Like, how much do you drink for your pee to turn blue?
Not that. Well, you got to remember you are actively drinking another liquid, which should do it. But have you ever taken like a diuretic, like a Diurex or some shit? First couple times you do it, the blue dye does not process. Very much like if you eat a bunch of meats, you look like you have an intestinal bowel issue because your toilet's red. Yeah, if you use the cheap dye, man, you're peeing blue the next day.
Yeah, like, but I'm just saying I have not really seen any pictures on social media, anybody really talking about it. So now we're just doing the cups now. That turn green, which I think is pretty genius.
Of the cups, yeah. And I didn't know it till like a couple months ago. I was thirsty, man. It's hot in there. I go just grab a cup from like the shelf, pour water in it, and it was green. And I was like, holy shit, is this like cleaning fluid? Oh no. So of course I tasted it to see if it was cleaning fluid, because that's what a responsible grown-up would do, is taste the chemicals. And no, they're like, it's the St. Patrick's Day cups. It was really cool thing, man. I should have stolen some last week and brought them out today, man.
So you work at a bar. So what, like, so if you have a keg, right? You can't just open a keg and pour dye in, right?
What's up?
Like, with a keg, you can't open up a keg and just pour dye.
No, not at all.
How do they dye? Like, how do they actually do that?
If I had to guess, I've never
repaint. Like
they might do like they might pour out like a snippy situation, scoop it out. They might,
or do they sell it like that? Like you want the Bud Light, you want the Coors Light, you want the whatever I'm theory you want to have that day. Like you say, I want to order a case of the beer.
Remember I just got to go off tangent. Remember when we first started working with Marty Magees, and we were like, they're a real Irish bar. They're not just Shamrocks and Bud Light.
Yeah.
I love that because that's a real Delco thing.
Well, like,
top the morning to you. Here's your Miller Lite.
Honestly, Wilbur, in your perspective, how much given do you actually drink sitting here, not including the week fish or surrounding any St. Patty's Day, not trips or anything that's not St. Patty's Day adjacent, I guess.
So Guinness is actually my go-to. Like, I'm not getting fucked up beer. Like, if I'm like going out for like work and it's like casual,
Are you fancy beering it?
Guinness is very dry. Like, it's delightful. I do like it, but like, if hell yeah, he's got his authentic, right out of County Cork Yingling right there.
Like dusted off their what's the hat called? The
Yarmulke,
oh man, Italians made a different
Shalom in the Shillelagh, Al.
the type of hat it is. With no
Oh, the one where when you get to a certain level of bald, you start wearing it. A Jeff cap.
Is it a Jeff cap? I always
I don't even know what words are offensive anymore.
I thought there was Jeff Cap, and I thought, okay,
I have,
it is Jeff Cap.
yeah,
But I like
Look-
dusted off the Jeff Cap.
lost a couple of teeth to an Irishman for calling it the gray one.
You know, everybody. I would love to like. What is that? Ancestry.com. It's an Iron bar right now.
Yeah, if we audited Head 23 right now,
What would you say? Like, in your honest opinion, if 50, 60 people right in front of you right now, percentage wise, Irish,
like the average makeup of the human.
yeah, like so these first like more like 50%, 100%, 75%. All those percentages of those people right here, right now.
So everyone I'm looking at, I'm not even saying this because we're here and like, we have a working partnership with Marty Magee. Everyone here seems extremely nice and pleasant and respectable and all that shit.
Is it just too early to get ruckus?
Maybe. But there are a lot of like the fake Irish where it's just like, what's your last name? Oh, Di Costanzo. And my mom's name is Wojciechowski. Yeah. 100% Irish. Eric O'Bra.
But like, I love the fact that everybody is like they can reuse those Kelly Green jerseys that the Eagles put out again.
Yeah.
Well, I wore my Kelly Green today. I see more Eagles here today or online. I say, I'll get the pictures of the same 90-day parade in Springfield. There was a good like 40% Eagles here.
Yeah.
Actually, Irish.
Oh, we say that, but then at Delco Day last year, we made red shirts just so people can wear them to the Phillies.
This is true.
It's for a marketing, man.
It's kind of interesting. I'll give you that. You know what?
Maybe some people got fat and they can only bring their new Eagles shit out. Yeah.
I got it. Why are you wearing your shirt at the party? It's the only thing that is not scary.
The shirt I'm currently wearing is my old bar. This is not even a bar anymore. This is what became 2312 in Drexel Hill. I wear the shirt a lot during the year, so it expands with me. So when I see people like that shit that I haven't seen in a while, I didn't get fatter. I'm still wearing the same shirt I did into an 09.
There you go.
Yeah, it's all about sleeping in the shirt to stretch it out.
So for those who didn't know, Hollywood Hobo shirts are made out of putty, so they can stretch over time.
Yeah.
They're actually not made of like typical cloth that I think in polyester. It's just putty. So it can stretch, mold, and ever changing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And actually, let's
make your clothes grow with you. Oprah wrote a book about it.
Let's pay a little homage to just a few minutes before we went live. We're about to go live. Holberg and I were standing up and moving some gear back out to the car. This lovely lady comes over and asked Holbrook if that was a wig, like he's zoning the headband, or was that his actual hair?
If it was a wig, I'd want a refund, man.
I mean, who buys that?
They ain't selling this today with the straight post, I can tell you that.
Who buys this hair? Why would you want this hair?
So I can't give this to lots of love because, like, the only thing sadder than like a sick kid is a sick kid with the hair of a 69-year-old woman.
It's already free. You don't have to worry about it.
Yeah.
It'll slide wherever you're going. Maybe I'm jealous. Maybe it's a little jealousy that you still have this long, flowing hair.
It's gross. It's ratty. But there is volume here, man.
Does the lady enjoy your hair? Just you run your finger through your hair.
Oh yeah, dude, it's like a rat test, though, man.
But when I first decided to completely shave it all off,
Yeah.
which of course I was crazy and did not do today. You think, for coming out to work, I was ready for it, but it's Sunday. But like my wife, like was getting a big time, like just like rubbing my head. Like I said, I asked her, "Do you miss?" I had long slick back hair. I had it for a while, and I was like, "Do you miss it? Do you miss it?" She goes, "No, I actually enjoy rubbing your head like the ball here."
Yeah.
But your girlfriend does enjoy the long. I can say long.
Yeah, but we got to do some maintaining of it.
Main.
I don't have.
Maintaining.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was.
Yeah.
I don't have peripheral vision, so like driving is a little dangerous.
Wait. Do you normally have peripheral vision?
Yeah.
For there?
Well, normally, I mean, I wear these laser glasses, so that kind of takes away peripherals to focus. But like, I really can't see to my left or right sometimes with this. Also, sometimes I'll get in my face. Notoriously, I fell up the stairs at the men's center recently.
Happened falling.
Yeah. And no, it was not a ploy to get out of taking the stairs like normal.
Have you convinced your girlfriend to get one of those sliding stair chairs?
Oh no, we live on the first floor. It was a demand. It wasn't a request. It wasn't a request. It was a spoiler. We're gonna live on the first floor.
Like you're going there and you're like sliding up to your apartment, and the lady's like, "Quest for the first floor." I don't know if we can look at what's something. Oh,
Yeah.
I like it.
And then on the first floor, great. But we bought it without me ever seeing it. It is the first floor, but there is 3 stairs that go up there.
Excuse me, ma'am. You did not mention the
Stolen stair valor.
stolen stair valve.
What if I was in a wheelchair? That's not really accessible.
Can I talk about something that might get taken the wrong way? Like how gentle this world has become over the years. How gentle this world has become over the years, and everything's like, it's not. Everything's not fair in black and white as it used to be.
No, it's not.
Now people get upset for like a term appropriation.
Okay.
You talk to any like authentic Irish person from Ireland, it's just another day in the neighborhood for them.
Now some of them love it, man.
Huh?
Some of them love it.
Literally, it's just another day in Ireland for them.
No, some of them love it. I did run into some that are,
It's for today in Ireland than any other.
yeah, I'm pretty sure they're taking it pretty serious.
I thought this was truly an American holiday.
So another fun fact I learned last night, Al, is it's actually more of a Canadian holiday than an American holiday. The Toronto Maple Leafs used to be called the Toronto St. Patrick's up until the 1920s. Because there was such a huge population, I believe it still may be the biggest population of Irish outside of Ireland. In fact, yesterday, the Maple Leafs wore St. Patrick's jerseys, and they were really cool looking. I hate their guts, but they were cool looking. In America, it's weird. So we always throw weird, Havertown is like one of the biggest Irish populations. It is by percentage. Boston is number 1, but somehow the state with the most Irish is California.
Well, it's one of the biggest states, so like landmass wise.
But you would think first, second generation, they're usually coming over the East Coast.
Well, maybe they want a little bit. They're used to living on an island, I guess.
Right.
They have a more coastal line.
That's why Toronto and Boston are the 2 biggest, because those are the 2 major ports coming over from Ireland up until now.
Do you think there are any people or groups out there who think, "Oh, this is a slight against Irish, the appropriation of the culture of the Irish"?
I don't know why anyone would want to be in California.
No, I'm talking about here. In general, of the celebration of St. Patrick's Day.
What?
Of the celebration of St. Patrick's Day. Anybody find effective in doing that?
So I don't know. So St. Patrick's Day at core value is a Catholic saint feast day.
Yeah. And the church doesn't seem to mind it, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Like any
Is it appropriation?
Valentine's Day?
Fun fact: St. Valentine is buried in Ireland. Buried in Ireland. So Ireland had us play in St. Patrick's Day, Valentine's Day, and Halloween. All the ones where the women look the best.
How about Cinco de Mayo?
Yes. But it's spelled with an S and then an I with a tilde or whatever on it. Cilantro de Mayo. No, Cinco de County Mayo.
County de Mayo.
Yeah. Cinco County de Mayo. Yeah. I learned all about Ireland last night.
In the 2 hours of Googling, you probably would have stopped if the Google did not produce the word gun.
Oh, literally, it was like an adrenaline shot to the chest. I was like, the C word, I love this.
I just love this lady who walked right by us. I'm looking at it right now. She has a cool dress on with cats. With cats with leprechaun hats.
Yeah, oh, that's perfect.
Now that is authentic Irish right? Right? Would you imagine, like, I can see somebody in Ireland walking down the street with that.
Most of those cats are actually Scottish folds.
Do any countries celebrate American Day or any American days like holiday that, like,
I think the English have to,
like American flags and cakes and
I think the English kind of have to recognize it. We made sure of that.
good old WW2?
Yeah. No, the first one where we kicked it out. Yeah. No, the Revolutionary War when we kicked it out.
Yeah.
When we gave them the boot.
Well, I have to say, do you think anybody like, oh, like you're in another country, you're in Ireland, they're like, oh, I'm gonna break out a barbecue and have some hot dogs, and they should. I'm gonna put some American cheese on it.
I'm gonna blow something up and have a gun control problem.
Like, I just want to know, does anybody like take our holiday and do it up like we do this holiday?
I think they should.
Can we like go to another country and just do a Delco Day internationally? International Delco Day.
Delco Day, Tanzania.
Well, when would you put International Delco Day on the calendar?
What?
If you had to have an International Delco Day, and like you had to,
It'd be October 6th because the month comes after the date internationally. Yeah. Yeah.
Sure.
Instead of 610, it'd be 10-6.
Yeah, that's the way they write it.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I like it. What would you do if you were an Irish or any other anywhere internationally? If you're celebrating Delco Day, what would be part of the formal rationale, the food? What would they call International Delco Day?
Probably hand out some Suboxone at the door.
Okay, all right. Suboxone necklace.
Yeah. There would be Haverset Scrapple.
They have. Didn't know it's probably there.
No.
That, right? What they call it?
No, they have bangers, man. Bangers and blood sausage.
Yeah, but don't they have like what's corned beef hash? Is that for American or?
That's Irish as fuck.
Yeah, but I was sure like so. Corned beef hash. What's they have Scrapple?
Oh, no one knows what Scrapple is outside of this fucking area, dude. Shockingly, I've been to buffets. And anytime I'm at like a hotel or a casino, there's a buffet and Scrapple's there like an AC. There's always international people from Ohio, people from like fucking Florida. They're just like, what the fuck is Scrapple? And I'm like, well, eat it and don't look it up.
Yeah.
Eat it, don't look what's in it.
Yeah, like it's not something you want to know.
Yeah.
Hot dog is like, I don't want to know. Yeah, I don't want to know this, but I don't want to know.
It's like Scotland. They have haggis. It's like the same concept. It's good. Don't look it up though.
Well, I do believe they have like a Scrapple Fest somewhere. I do want to find out what it is.
They've had Scrapple Fest.
A whole day, a whole night set for Scrapple.
There'll be a good amount of Scrapple. On June 1st at JT Briskey's for Delco Day 9, sponsored by Haverset Farms.
Yep. The night is coming. And guys, it is something amazing. Is we announced for the Thursday, right? Friday.
What?
We announced on Friday.
Yeah.
That we're happy that in all our sponsors, for so far, more coming, by the way. But our main sponsor for this today is going to be Haverset Scrapple. A local Delco band who helped put it together work for Haverset.
Yeah.
John, amazing to work with. Those guys just jumped up the chance. It was a great opportunity, and we are planning on having Scrabble-based meal.
It's going to be a Scrabble-based menu throughout the day.
Menus, meal planning, like
Scrabble sliders, Scrabble fries, burgers with Scrabble layers.
like not just the food. Listen, we all know if you were there last year, the food will be amazing, but we're adding Scrabble into the mix. And it went from
There's no other word.
10 to 12, where I went from 6 to midnight, as I like to call it. Like, it's
I went from 3 to 4.
good. But
It's going to be the most Scrabble-tastic Delco day, I can tell you that. You can bet on that on DraftKings. Al, back to your question you asked a little bit ago about how much Guinness do I drink outside of St. Patrick's Day time. So it is my go-to if I'm not trying to get hammered or whatever, because it's an enjoyable beer and all that. I do drink an okay amount, but I drink a lot of it. With this, I hope this does not get us banned on Facebook. Throughout the year, I do some Irish car bombs, and that got me kicked off.
did they rename that?
So they should. And I feel bad
on social media.
Yeah, I got kicked off social media for that shit before. I love the product, and I feel bad that it's like named pretty rudely. And I have some Irish that absolutely hate the name of it. I've heard that there are some bars out there that created their own drink called the 9/11 in retribution for the car bomb. Yeah,
I don't know if I would use that one.
I think I would like if the name Irish would be taken out of it, because you can put a car bomb anywhere.
Really showing Tom Scott climbing in.
Oh, yeah.
There you go. I don't know what that means, but
We love it.
where we're going yet. But thank you for chiming in. And everybody, feel free to chime in. Ask us questions. Tell us how you celebrate St. Patrick's Day. Want to ask us anything? You want to ask Goldberg relationship question? Go ahead. Why? I don't know, but that is totally up to you. Check it out. Good morning to you, Brian Miller.
Top of the morning to ye.
Top of the morning. So that's like this Irish accent. I'm going to get you all that.
That's your Irish accent?
Yeah, top of the morning to you.
Oh, Lord.
It is terrible. I'm sorry. I'm not good. I don't do accents. I'm a big fan of Delco. I really do. Like myself. That's it. There's no cheek in my voice. No,
Yeah.
I can't make myself sound like my voice less deeper. I can make it more deeper.
One of my favorite
I can't change me.
One of my favorite things involving accents in the Irish is Taken with Liam Neeson, where he's super Irish, but then like the beginning is just like, I'm American from California. Then he goes to speak in fucking French, and he sounds Irish. Then he goes to speak in Albanian, he sounds Spanish. And then the rest of the movie, he sounds like he's German.
Yeah, but you know what? I would love to have his voice.
Oh, yeah.
I think girls just let him up.
Yeah.
When you talk.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you don't order like dinner, like or you know, just and we'll go look up the menu and be like, and the girl next to me, I don't know why, but I'm bothered right now. Because I think I get a little tinkly in the right place when he speaks.
When Liam Neeson talks?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
One thing I do have to admit, is he a good father because his kid been taken 3 times?
What's up?
Is he a good father because his kid been taken 3 times?
So he's a stupid father, because one happens, two, if you've ever seen two, is all they needed to do was not go to Albania. So he decides to accept an award in Turkey on the border of Albania within like 10 minutes of the fucking border.
Yeah, that
All he had to do was stay in California, he would have been fine. And it's just like, he can handle himself. Go accept the award. But then the wife and the kid fly out to surprise him next to Albania. It's like the Olympics when we did like 2 straight Olympics that were like next to the country of Georgia and Russia that are fighting, and then one on the border of North Korea. And we're like, these might be dangerous. We're like, well, stop giving it to them.
yeah, I don't think I would leave America after the first one.
Yeah. Or like the World Cup where they're like, they gave it to guitar or Cutter, and they're like, man, awful lot of problems here, guitar and Cutter. I'm like, we know that. Why'd you give it to them?
Yeah, like that. Who thought this was a good idea and allowed it to happen? Like,
Yeah.
so let me ask this question. Right? It was Saturday yesterday. It's Hollywood Hope. We know you like to partake in your adult beverages.
I imbibe from time to time.
On a Saturday, St. Patty's Day celebration, what would be the ultimate Delco run? Or they break it down. What would you do?
So I always loved my favorite day of the year, like including Christmas, was always the Air and Express.
Yeah.
I'm from that side.
They usually have more than a week ahead of time. We'll get to that.
No, they always so I'm such an alcoholic that it used to be the Air and Express would go first, like 2 weeks before St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah.
Then the Blarney bus would run the Saturday before. So you had 2 in a row. And then your St. Patrick's Day. Then you have like the running in the mix and shit.
Stuff started in February.
It usually is like the very beginning of March. The Air Express in Upper Darby was like my favorite fucking thing of all time. Then my favorite thing was we would do that the first week, and then the next week you could pick and choose if you wanted to do the Havertown Blarney bus or the Magees Blarney bus.
Did you have a particular? Did each one have its own flavor? Or do you feel like they're the same no matter?
It was, yeah, because everyone like the Upper Darby scene is a little different than the McGate scene, not too much, or ever. Different people, all that shit. Look, I mean, you went to O'Hara, I went to Bonner. It's like some people like if you went to Interboro, you only know people from a region. If you went to Upper Darby, pretty much went to school with people from Upper Darby, Clifton. The good thing about Bonner and O'Hara was you had friends from everywhere, ranging from Wallcroft, Essington to outside West Philly. So it was always good to see both groups of friends doing that shit. And then McGee and I believe McGee and Dolan, in the last couple of years before the pandemic, made the Shamrock and Roll.
Yes.
And that got some areas that weren't really touched by them, but should have been. They incorporate a lot of Essington, and they used to actually go all the way down to Springfield, I believe. And that's an interesting trip. Marty's was always on that one.
I do remember a time that for the radio show.
Yeah.
You did go on and you would call in. You left the voicemail
Every stop.
at every stop. I gotta see if I can find that. The progression of your drunkenness, continues to like worsen.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then you can hear the first call or two is like you hear rumbling in the background, people talking.
Yeah.
But then by the third, fourth, fifth stop,
I remember that episode well because, we'd always start at one of the Upper Darby bars. It used to be Johnny B's.
yes.
They actually got kicked off it because they had neighbors, and you can't be Barney busting with neighbors or Aaron Express with neighbors. So it used to be Cawley's, and we would work our way back to Cawley's. The buses ran all around. Cawley's, have a couple beers. I believe that one we actually started partying on a roof to begin it. Above the bowling alley.
You were at
Yeah.
we used to. That, we had you left the voice down. I was preparing them for the show.
Yeah.
And it made no sense to me. And you had to come on and really kind of break it all down.
We climbed on the roof of Playhouse Lanes and started playing beer pong and flip cup, waiting for the Aaron Express to start. Went to Cawley's, buses are next to each other down to skip these all shit. It was a pike hike plus like the Drexel Hill thing. And the first bars were always fine because you're kind of sober. Maybe some scotch, catch up with some people. But then it was always when we would get to Maggie O'Neill's RIP.
Yeah, Maggie O'Neill.
There was always kind of a log jam of the buses. So they'd keep you there. What are you doing?
Okay.
Wait, alcohol?
Starting down.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no.
Yeah.
I thought she was getting alcohol. So there was always a log jam. So you get drunker than you wanted at Maggie's before you got to Drexel Hill, and that's usually where it goes downhill. And that one is we got a ride I was in a trunk of a car at one point, and then started trying to fight someone for going to a Lord concert.
Lord, man.
Yeah, I remember this episode well.
Lord.
So we were going back to 69th Street, Upper Darby 69th Street, and Lord was in town, the 16-year-old New Zealand chick. And dudes were like grown men were going to it. And I was like, you're a fucking pedophile, dude. I was like,
was she that young when she started?
She was young, man. She was under 18. And even if she was 18, it's still weird. But like, I'm not gonna judge anyone for like liking music, but like, I was like, "You're a pedo." I'm like, "She's not good. The only reason you like her is she's young. You're a pedo," and I just wouldn't drop it.
I'm sorry, I did not know she was that young when that all went down. Is that your daughter? Yeah. I was only dating daughter. They popped me. How old is she now, man? How old is she now? Well, jeez, time flies, brother. Time flies. But yeah. So keep bringing that back. 'Cause I want to forget what we were talking about here.
Uh, yeah, no, it was. I just was in a certain mood. I was in a certain mood, man. I never get like that. Maybe once a decade, but I was just like this dude, this pedo.
Yeah,
I'm dropping.
still a thing. Like popular.
No. She peaked with South
I
Park.
did not know she was that young to begin with.
Yeah, that was the only one joke with South Park. Like 16, 17
at one point. But yeah.
And then I got into a fight over how I just don't like soccer. Yeah, it was a great Aaron Express, man.
Brian's chiming in top of the morning as well. Is it you saying Miss Delco? Mrs. Delco? Or he wants to have a Miss Delco project?
We're gonna do a Miss Delco patch at some point.
You're right both ways.
Yeah.
And we should have a Kelsey show.
I agree.
So I agree with that too. Because and you know, running another sports page and everything, I actually see a lot more hate than I expected. And I'm talking very small percentage on how much love Kelsey got over his retirement.
Well, hurt people. They're just sad individuals.
And they were evil.
Jason Kelsey's on my Mount Rushmore of cool dudes.
Oh yeah.
Keanu Reeves, The Rock, Jason Kelsey, Guy Fieri, Adam Richmond, something with food.
I don't know if The Rock's still on that for me anymore. I'm just kind of falling off a little bit.
I think The Rock gets cooler by the day. So does Jason Kelsey. So does Keanu Reeves.
By the way, we totally missed out, even though it was St. Patrick's Day today. Yesterday was one of our favorite.
316.
Happy Stone Cold Steve Austin Day to all you guys. I'm sorry.
I think that Jason Kelsey's going to play some games this year, by the way.
So I had a theory. You know, if, say, God forbid, somebody gets injured like Jay Jurgens.
Yeah.
Does he stay in shape, game shape?
Yeah.
That if he had to come in and his team was doing well, that he would be there to make a run.
Yeah. I think that's kind of been the plan, but I think that there's something he's got to get out of the way. I thought it was going to be a straight up thing, but now it's going to be WrestleMania's in Philly. WrestleMania's in Philly.
Yeah.
I literally was saying that he's going to fight Logan Paul and win the U.S. title, but then they just added a match where Logan Paul's actually in the match. But who's to say that Logan Paul doesn't win? He's got his little jerk brother Jake there. They're talking about how they're the greatest celebrity group of brothers. And they're talking shit on Philadelphia. Mike Tyson does cross promotion. Hey, dude, how's it going, man?
What's going on? He's wearing his Friars shirt. There we go.
Let's say
Jake, the guy with the less extravagance.
Logan Paul wins. His brother's there, Jake. They're talking shit on Philadelphia. How they're the best. How they're the best group of brothers ever. Philadelphia's a bunch of alcoholic losers. And Fly Eagles fly hit. Jason and Travis come down. Jason wins the title off him, and then he drops it at some point, right? And then he's free with contract. You know, NFL players can't be doing that shit under contract. We learned that with Ben Roethlisberger. Like when he crashed the motorcycle, man. Yeah. You know, they got clauses where you can't do cool shit like that, man.
Oh, we've seen it. Like they can't. We had a guy out who could swing a wiffle bat. A wiffle bat because of that.
Yeah. There's Marcus Mariota. He held out from the dude. He held out from his original contract with the Titans because they wanted him to stop surfing.
Whatever beer. Whatever beer.
I need a drink. Yeah.
We're gonna drink orders on the great radio.
Yeah, Marcus Mariota. He held out for his first contract because they wanted a clause where he had to stop surfing. He's from Hawaii. He's from like Hawaii and like the coast.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, that was a big holdup. He's like, I'm gonna keep surfing no matter what.
So, I know we're not gonna talk sports, but speaking of the Eagles just for a second,
they're green. They're green.
Who's a better position in the NFL as a quarterback, or has a better agent than he can? Was it Sammy Sleeves for the Eagles?
Sam Bradford or Kirk Cousins?
Sam Bradford or Kirk Cousins?
Kirk Cousins is good. He's good hit.
He's mediocre.
Sam Bradford was never par. He never got the par.
Never stayed healthy.
No, even when he was healthy, he was par at best. And he was a first overall pick.
But yeah, he's still signing contracts. I mean, how does somebody?
You didn't even mention the best one. The best quarterback per product ratio is Chase Daniel.
Chase Daniels?
Chase Daniel has made almost as much as Sam Bradford, and he would literally. There were certain years where he had 4 yards. Like when he's the backup to Foles and Alex Smith, there was years where he had like 4 yards and made $13 million doing it. And he went wherever Andy Reid like Roots went, because half the league coached under him at some point. He always had a job. He might still be in the league for all I know, man. Chase Daniel, somewhere on a $39 million contract, probably backing up Matt Barkley, another guy who's made way too much money.
Yeah, well, I don't think he made a lot to begin with ever.
But no, Kirk Cousins actually won a playoff game. He actually is above average. I think Chase Daniel and Sam Bradford are the two worst offenders.
Everybody, speaking of guys, we're here at 1110 Lincoln Avenue, Prospect Park at Marty Magees. Everybody is just piling on in here. We got the traditional green tutu, the traditional Notre Dame hockey jersey, the traditional green fishnet stocking with the green baseball socks.
I'll tell you, man, when I was
tradition, I'm flowing through here in Marty Magees right now, and I love it.
When I was in my early 20s, man, I loved the ladies out on fucking St. Patrick's Day, man.
What's the better night for the ladies?
St. Patrick's Day or Halloween?
Well, I'm gonna give you a few. St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah.
Halloween.
Yeah.
The first, summer baseball Phillies game, whatever.
Oh, yeah.
What was the other one I was thinking? New Year's.
New Year's is classy, whatever.
Okay.
I like the appeal of you're dressing to be festive, but you're also dressing to fucking compete. That's what the St. Patrick's Day garb is. It's the legging, the fucking shirts, ready to fucking get in a fight if you have to.
Yeah.
You're dressing like you're on a roster to a team.
I do like the thought that's put into this, the imagination that's put into it. Our boy Time Scott chiming in here again. Give these guys a beer on me and a doobie. You're cracking me up.
There's gonna be plenty of green today, one way or the other, Tom.
Yeah. Is that considered an Irish heritage or Irish?
The most fun fact, because I looked it up at 3:50 this morning, the most used narcotic in Ireland is cannabis.
I feel like that's almost anywhere, right?
Yeah, this all started.
I mean, in Ireland, is it legal?
I don't know. I didn't get that far. I actually looked that up because this is a fun thing I know about Ireland. DeLorean's from Back to the Future. So John DeLorean, he's from America, but he made a plant over in Belfast, North Ireland.
Yes.
And he went to jail for a long time for shipping cocaine from Europe through his DeLoreans in the tires when he was shipping from Belfast to fucking Detroit.
As mules.
Yes, in the tires.
So there could have been a scene in Back to the Future.
Yeah.
Where the tires first.
Yes.
White powder stuff.
And by the way, this all happened before Back to the Future. So Robert Zemeckis literally said the Irish drug car. Get the Irish drug car. Yeah, get the Irish drug car.
I did not
push up to 88 kilograms.
88 kilograms.
Yeah.
And then you will go Back to the Future.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Itself.
Yeah, he was international drug trafficker through the tire wheels of his car.
That is, you learn something new every day.
And it's a lot of Irish learning today. We made our own Irish citizen test. I'm start giving some people.
Tom saying I'm an hour away. Let's party. Tom, where you at, man? You're an hour away.
Because I lived in Norwood.
Yeah,
it's 5 minutes.
Man,
hey,
look at these cuties. Hey, gentlemen.
Hey, what are the cameras rolling or something? Oh,
Amanda, I hate to bring it to you, but you must have been hitting it hard. That green gear, especially with your eyes.
Al, what movie ends with a shark biting the transcontinental cable connecting Massachusetts to Ireland.
And for the shark? Oh, is that the one with Samuel Jackson?
I don't know. Jack is an Irish name.
Yeah. Oh, man. They were genetically altering the shark to study the brain.
Deep Blue Sea?
That was
A motherfucking shark ate me.
yeah.
No, Al. What's a very popular shark movie?
Jaws.
Jaws 2 is the one. Is it?
The whole
Yes.
yeah, it's a cable.
Yeah. He goes, it goes all the way from Massachusetts to Ireland, and then he makes the shark bite it.
What a cable.
What a cable, dude. What a cable.
Cable that you can get out of.
Not nothing anymore, man, because that shark bit it.
Smile, you son of a bitch. So one of my favorite lines.
No, it's one. He doesn't even say bitch, dude.
Okay,
Yeah, smile, you son of a.
all right, hold on. So let's get back to it for a second, real quick here. We talked about it. What would international Delco Day look like to you?
Pennsylvania state flags.
Okay, so they're wearing the same flag.
Uh, oh my God.
What are they? What is it? Like, all right, so Thanksgiving, you get
There's got to be a TV that has only Tina Fey movies on repeat. Tina Fey movies on repeat.
Is it like Christmas where they play? Oh, the Christmas story.
Yeah, yeah.
Are they gonna play Silver Lining Playbook 24 hours?
Well, because it takes place in Delco.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I like the movie, but I gotta tell you, my favorite thing ever is that Jennifer Lawrence won an Oscar for portraying a Delco chick, and it's because she was a bipolar, alcoholic, former drug addict, 25-year-old widow that was banging a 40-year-old.
I forget that there was a big.
It was discrepancy. Perfect.
Did Mayor of Easttown win any awards?
It should have. I really liked
I
it.
know
Man.
they're filming the second one as we speak.
Yeah.
But
There's one gentleman whose band will be playing at Delco Day who I did see last night. It was originally his house was originally scouted to be in season 2,
okay,
but they didn't choose it. But it got through the grapevine, and Ridley Scott ended up using it for another show that's coming out.
quite a few things filming in Delco right
Yes, and before you go look up Ridley Scott's discography to find it, he's not actually accredited on it. He's only doing this one episode, and it looks cool. Yeah, Mary Easttown, they left it open enough to do a season 2. I'm excited for it.
Man is saying, I need to come on there because we would laugh the whole time. Well, man, we're here at 1110 Lincoln Avenue, Prospect Park. Stop off by. We have extra mics ready for somebody. So
I've been known to
if you want to jump on, feel free to stop by. We would love to hear what the county's doing. All right, so like we said, Delco International Day.
Yeah.
Like I said, Thanksgiving's got something in turkey.
They should be drinking that.
Got burgers, hot dogs.
Yeah.
What are you putting on the spread for International Delco Day?
I think they should be drinking Natty Light.
So they slip in that like we drink Guinness here on St. Patty's Day.
Yeah.
Then
They should be drinking Natty Light.
There's a blood bowl. Is that making a blood bowl? Is that part of the theme of International Delco Day?
What, Natty Light?
The party bowl?
Oh, I would love the party bowl. Oh my God, if I could bring back 3 things, it's the party bowl. Like the Bud Light party bowl was the greatest creation of all time. It's 55 beers in like a beach ball. It was kind of heavy, and you could never use the tap. It was one of those things. It was like a buzzer, like a Delco, like a family feud buzzer. We had to go, and it never worked. You just get out a fucking knife and cut it open, dip the cups in,
like a third left.
yeah,
We have to rip it open.
and I would bring back this is a forgotten about thing. Oh, thanks, dude. Okay. The Doritos. For a very limited time in 2005 when I graduated high school, they made a guacamole flavored Dorito, and it was the greatest thing ever. And it is, you know how like Citizen Kane is like his last words were Rosebud, and they found out it's his sled for when he was a youth. That would be my final words are going to be guacamole Dorito.
I'm gonna turn the camera here. And then, yes, I'm sorry to cut you off. The guacamole Dorito was 12.
It was the Apex Dorito.
Yeah. So little blast over here. I joined up the block.
We added even more tits.
Yeah, we have to add it in for a second. There you go. There's your immunity for today, ladies and gentlemen. But Rob joins us today. Let's turn on his mic for him. Come up on the mic. Make sure that's turned on. Get the switch quick.
Tits.
There you go. But no, Rob, I see you're all your Irish.
The Irish eyes are smiling.
Your Irish eyes. Which eye is smiling though? That's the question.
My brown eye's smiling too.
I was out last night. We were at Coach's in Ashington, another sponsor for Delco today, and our one friend he's super Italian. Everyone's wearing green. He wore out black tight t-shirt, tight jeans, fucking cross, all that shit. Super Italian.
All right, so
I just been going, oh,
I gotta miss something here. So the other day, last weekend, I had to run to JP Brewski's.
Yeah.
To pick up something, right? So
I don't think you've run in
all right,
26 years now. You waddled to your car
I slowly
and heeled downhill.
So I walked in and out. I was out the whole day doing something. I had blue jeans on and a red Phillies long sleeve like shirt, right?
Yeah.
What was last week? What was everybody doing?
What was
The morning buses.
Oh yeah.
I walk in and it's like St. Patrick's Day in there. Now everything's green. I stuck out like the worst Where's Waldo. The record scratch.
You were the walking version of you guys don't St. Patrick was Italian, right?
What do I get out of that?
Oh, dude.
You usually turn around and go, "Where's the CD, Ma?"
What, so no fucking CD?
Listen, I love their other holidays like Cinco de Mayo. Love it.
So I have a story.
Bring it on.
I have a story of something that was so fun to do, but absolutely cannot fly in 2024. It was like 2009. The Blarney bus out here was so successful, they decided to turn around and do one on Cinco de Mayo. And it was basically, St. Patrick's Day, wear green, white, fucking death caps, shillelaghs, all that shit, right? So they encouraged a bunch of early 20 year, like 21, 22, 23, 25-year-olds in Glen Olden to dress as Mexican as possible. So
they just wore like Arizzi landscaping shirts?
There was like, let's put it this way. It wasn't quite blackface. Like, there are pictures of me from that day with a Fu Manchu, a sombrero, and Alex Rodriguez jersey. It was fun. We were only having fun. But then there were some people who showed up with landscaping equipment, leaf blowers. They went a little
Big MS-13
yeah, face tattoos.
Did it ever go on again after that?
No, it made it 1 year. It made it 1 year, man. It was they called it the running of the sombreros.
By the way, I have to admit, the traditional Irish classic winter's hat, the dazzle hats.
Yeah.
I mean, just Greek, pure Irish to me.
Oh yeah.
Oh, this game is just trading close to fourth best day.
Right now.
My Irish clients make sure that when they come over for the year, they come over the week before St. Patrick's Day so they can party here.
So, what is Brock's most Irish getaway? Like, on your St. Patty's Day, when you're imbibing all the time that you can on the Delco Day, the Delco St. Patty's Day, what's Brock doing?
Well, listen, I will say I had my first Guinness like 3 years ago. That's the night we make glitter tits. I didn't know that it was like a slow drink, so I chugged it. And then I was like, all right, we just keep doing this. I mean, my mom's all Irish.
Was your first Guinness the infamous pint for pint experience?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I got to go back to that. There was Guinness for chugging was 2021.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was there for that. it was one of my favorite fucking stories ever. So the night before Thanksgiving and St. Patrick's Day, you're going to see some drinkers in your bars you don't normally see.
Well, it's a mixed drink again.
Yeah. So we were at Coley's Irish Pub for that. It was right when things were allowed to start reopening after the pandemic. Our friend Brian Mullen, big supporter, he's about 6'8", 300 pounds of muscle, right? But it was when you had to sit down at the bars, like legally. So we're sitting there having some Guinness. He's taking a picture of his Guinness, and this how's it going? It's going to right back at you, man. All right. All right, Joe Magee is here. He is alive. My question is, back to the pint for pint story was our friend was taking a picture for us on social media, like everyone knows about Guinness. And it was the first time celebrating in a year because St. Patrick's Day got canceled before. And some really rowdy Irishman who was apparently kicked out of every bar watch this mic up that point starts going, "You take a picture of me, don't be taking a picture of me." Start like this whole fucking fight. My friend ignores it. And then the guy goes, "I'll beat your ass, little man." He's like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah, man, let's go outside and fight. I'll beat your ass." Then our friend Brian stands up and he saw this mountain of a very in-shape man. And then he's like, "Yeah, I'll beat your ass in a drinking contest.
Let's go pint for pint.
Go pint for pint." Yeah, and then he wouldn't even drink the beers when we bought them. And he's walking out the door yelling, "Pint for pint! Pint for pint!" As he's running away. Like,
Yeah, we won the bet.
I want to talk about it.
Pint as he's running away.
Will we ever go back in time? Or, like, it's going to, there's a challenge. I lay down. It's like for fight. Like, I would be cool with that. You think about how much fun would like me?
Yeah.
Like, you must have a break.
I think that's what's happening now. Once like all of like the current cancel culture shit ends, we're gonna go back to like fisticuffs and duels and buying women's property.
I'm meeting with you right now. We're having a good time this year at Marty Magee, like that, Rush Party. Great time. And if a fight broke out, we know it that's a great time, right?
Yeah.
People are gonna throw down, got to stop the music, beer slows down, the food slows down. No fun. But what about down in the altercation?
Yeah.
But instead of saying, all right, and I'm starting to right there at the other bar, challenge card.
Oh, yeah.
Throw down a challenge card.
Yeah.
Guys get 3 upon a challenge. If it's a race down the street, I don't
Yeah.
You know what channel? That you just made. You can just you guys were to figure out like who wins this competition.
Exactly.
You just added entertainment value
Yeah.
to the entire thing.
Yeah.
Like right now, like
Yeah, I wanted to go.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Can we do it?
Oh, we're doing it, Al.
let's go. You ready? Fight for fight. Rough. You're the underdog here.
He's one of those guys that can like open his throat, like deep throat this shit. I want the popular because I couldn't deep throat.
He's the underdog. It's what to call this.
It's the only reason I started playing CYO football.
I say no. That's 1, 2, 3. I'm going to 3 and on down.
We're gently cheersing.
1, 2, 3, go. Fight for fight the whole way. Wow.
Yeah,
That was
Oh, yeah.
that was an underdog, like 2017 Eagles right there.
Yeah.
Underdog story right there. Hold on, what the hell happened? Did your ball at home?
it's cold. My nose is a little stuffy. The sun was in my eyes. I don't understand. Daylight savings time called up to me.
What happens is the second I start challenging people, then I'll lose.
So why did we last put throat muscles away?
I got tired of getting face fucked at Catholic school. If I just let it slide in easily, they wouldn't bother me.
You know, he just swallowed a bag of hot dog cold.
Yeah. I've been swallowing hot dogs sideways for years.
No,
Hold on, we gotta finish that now.
I am.
All right, we're just trying to get Joe Magee in here. I don't know where he went. He's ready to pop that.
Yeah.
Hammer to life.
You want to go? Rob, you want to keep your head up before we give Joe one?
All right, well, I'll go.
We're coming down the list like 20-ish minutes here, so okay, Joe.
Dude, I wrote an entire interview for him, man.
So yeah, we are here at 1110 Lincoln Avenue Prospect Park, and with Marty Magees. It goes all day. We're here till 11. PM in the AM for Philly Sports will be here at 11:15 as well. Philly Sports with you as well. There's plenty of Irish music as you can tell from the background. There's plenty of food. There's plenty of drinks flowing. Guys gotta get down here now.
Yeah, they're going all night, man. They got your schedule all night.
Said, what a beautiful day that it lands on a Sunday. It's a great weekend, by the way.
Yeah, beautiful.
Weather we had all year here in Delco, and it has been, it's holding up. I heard it was supposed to be raining today. But
Is it?
I don't know, but right now
That counts as a shower.
but it does count in the show. The clouds are it's sunny out. It's beautiful right now.
Magees can exist in the rain, though, man. They have the covered deck outside. They got a bars downstairs, bars upstairs. Have you ever seen Marty Magees? It is square, like it looks like a small bar, but the square footage utilization here is spectacular.
Oh,
Hey,
happening?
Joe.
So the
What's
man,
going on, guys? Happy Patty's Day.
Oh, right back at you, man.
Oh my God, I am beat. I'm exhausted.
Great man Hills here, 1110 Lincoln Avenue, Prospect Park. So
Joe, this is like one of your big days, if not your big day.
Yeah, it is. It's our biggest.
So
Next to Delco Day.
we've been stressing to everyone that this is not just a March 17th thing for you. You guys have been going hard at this since probably Thursday.
Yeah, I mean, all month, every weekend, really. But we're down to 15 kegs. We got 15 kegs to kick out of 30 in 30 days.
Yeah,
It's going to be a stretch. Yeah, it's going to be a stretch this year. But you don't always make it. But
There's 15 left.
15. Yeah, we got work to do. 15. It's like 1,500 pints.
I'm off tomorrow. We can say that like goes into like when like the international dateline. Like we have tomorrow to get it done. So we were actually talking about the Shamrock and Roll, the Marty.
Yeah.
From my memory, this is not the original location of Marty Magee's. Was it where the Buck Tavern is?
So that was the second one. So I bought that, I guess, a couple years after buying this with my business partner, Todd Martin. So Todd Martin had 5 brothers growing up, and everybody called all the brothers Marty. So Marty Magee's. That's where it comes from.
That's one of the questions I was saying. I'm like,
yeah.
Marty. Okay.
Yeah, so it's pretty cool. So we bought that. We had it for about 3 years, but it wasn't working out. So we just kind of gave the keys back to the old owner.
You're not just the host of this. You're in Galway Guild.
Yeah.
And Galway Guild, this is like your fucking Super Bowl this weekend. How many shows have you done already? And I know you're playing here today.
Yeah, we played like 9 shows this weekend. We were at we had a private gig at Fort McNair in DC on Friday, which was really interesting, but it was awesome.
Fort McHenry?
Yeah, we played at Bill Base.
Yeah.
It was wild. And we're like, do we play rebel music or no? We're not sure, but we did.
I don't know, it was a graphic for today. And I was looking all way, and the first picture, like, you guys are back
On the float? Yeah, the Philly Parade. Yeah.
time of day to your face for living that day.
Yeah, it was awesome. That was great. I was in Philadelphia St. Patrick's Day Parade.
So,
we do it like we've done it for a while, and then we took a break because we were playing gigs afterwards, and then we'll probably be playing it again next year.
So, what inspired you to get into like Irish music and all that?
I'll tell you, to be honest, it was because I wanted to put a band on the stage on St. Patty's Day.
And you just like the atmosphere, the feel of it. What's your favorite Irish artist to play live?
Artist?
Yeah.
Probably Floggamolly, just because it's fast and upbeat. But I like, like Pete St. John has a lot of great songs.
Yeah.
One of my all-time favorite songs is Grace, the ballad.
Okay.
It's a soldier by the name of Plunkett. He was going to be hung. He's going to be executed. And his last dying wish was to marry his girlfriend, Grace. And so they literally they married him before they executed him. So it's pretty wild. But it's a great ballad song. But there's so many good songs. And it's all about, having a good time. They call it the crack. The crack is saying what's the crack's like saying what's up, where's the food, where's the good time, how are you? It's like the same thing. It can also be used sort of like John in a way, which I always say is like the candy bar. What's we call it? Like if you're saying, oh, what's we call it? Like, oh, yeah, that's John. Yeah, give me that. So
It's one of those things. Oh yeah, it's like the Irish version of John.
Delco, if we're an Irish club show.
The mayor of Prospect Park,
Tony Stark.
the Tony Stark of Delco. He's an engineering genius.
Right, perfect. Being a Sunday here, he's got a whole weekend on this.
Yeah. I mean, there's so much. The hardest part is getting all your entertainment locked up, right? Like, it used to be that I try to get it all done by Thanksgiving, but you always have missing gaps, so you wait before you publish your schedule. That's a huge part of it. Our staff, no problem. Our staff is ready to go. We have people on standby today. We have a full staff with the beer garden, 2 on the deck, 2 in the pub, 1 in the billiards room, and we have standbys. 2 bar backs, 3 security. I mean, we're ready to rock. Everybody's excited for today. The weather is awesome right now, thank God. And it's hard, like, to talk about the band and what goes, into it. There's been 2 years in a row where the band, the 5-piece band Galway Guild, has been standing up on the stage out back and it starts raining, or else it's windy. So we pray for no rain, which I think we're good, but no wind either, because you want people to, we'll play till about 10 o'clock. Yeah, that shit can stay home.
So, we always say Marty Magee is like it's a real Irish bar. It's not just fucking Shamrock the Bud Lights. I'm seeing right now. You got the portraits of is that the hunger strike?
Yeah, yeah,
And you got a big mural on the side of the building. That's beautiful.
yeah.
What exactly is that mural?
All right, good question. So, yes, this is 10 hunger strikers along the wall that died on hunger strike in 1981. They were in Longcast prison, and being held.
Yeah, that they were military.
Yes, correct.
Military rights in prison.
Right, exactly. And they got treated like complete shit, so they went on a hunger strike. But the mural depicts a lot of different images of Irish history. If you look to the left, when you're looking at it, it's a bunch of different pictures from like the civil rights movement. You see a Bogside corner, which is the Bogside boy, which is the guy with the boy with the face mask and Molotov cocktail. The big guy in the top left is Michael O'Connell. I'm sorry, yeah, Michael O'Connell. And then as you move to the right, you get into some local history. One being the Blackjack Keogh, as you know, the AOH, the local AOH here, the biggest chapter in PA, is named after Jack Keogh, who was the leader of the Molly Maguires. The Molly Maguires, they worked in the mines, the Anthracite coal mines in Jim Thorpe, Carbon County area. And same as the way many of other Irish were treated, they were imprisoned without fair trials and things like that. And eventually they were hung from the gallows. The handprint that you see above the jail and above Jack Keogh is a handprint of one of the Molly Maguires, a guy named Alex Campbell. And he put his hand in the dirt in the prison and put it in a wall and say, "Let this be a sign so everybody remembers how unjustly the Irish were treated." And now the spooky part of it all is that handprint has been wiped off, painted over, and it keeps coming back. So there's a bit of a, a little paranormal stuff going on there. And then as you go more to the right, you'll see a really important part of local history here. It was actually Duffy's Cut. So Duffy's Cut were 57 men and women that lived along the side of the railroad in the Malvern area. They came over here and helped build a section of the railroad called Duffy's Cut. And what they did was they built this railroad. Many of them got cholera, and the Protestants who were running the railroad at the time said that they were spreading the plague, and they killed all these men and women alongside the railroad in Malvern, PA, and threw them in a mass grave.
Jeez,
so it's pretty insane.
Yeah, I don't know your level of involvement. There was a documentary that came out about that, and you were somewhat involved.
Yeah, I produced it with. I was one of the producers on it. I did all the aerial photography as well.
Okay,
it was a great project. My buddy Matt McStrava, he's here.
Yeah, he was big into that.
I put him on camera, but he might break it.
I heard. So, opening today at 7 on a Sunday, especially. Was there something that like the township gave you like permission to do that?
No, you can open every day. We have a 24-hour food permit, which allows you to be open. It also allows people to be in the bar from 2 to 2:30 with a drink in their hand. Um, Today, of course, we couldn't serve alcohol till 9.
Yeah.
But because it's Sunday and it's a blue law, now we're gonna get that changed though.
Yeah.
So we're open for breakfast, et cetera, et cetera. So, yeah.
For everything,
Yeah.
man. Because I was wondering, I'm like 7. I'm like, it's pretty early by Marty standard.
Yeah.
But I also the Pain and Goat the other day, they were saying that they were open at 4 for the Bob.
Yeah, yeah. 'Cause, Bob does.
And I was looking at the Bob County thing last year at 4. I'm like, it's not really open, but they're posting a line. They're like, oh no, we're fucking open.
Yeah, yeah.
4. Get here at 3:50. I'm like, oh cool.
Yeah, right.
And I was wondering, like, was there like exemptions a township could give or anything?
No, I mean, shout out to my buddy Greg Cube over there.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that they probably weren't serving. They probably had mocktails or something like that. But
oh yeah, no, they went by whatever laws there are out there.
yeah,
They're the best.
yeah. I mean, we all do, right? Cheers.
Yeah.
Having a license is a privilege, not a right. So we got to follow all the rules, and we do. So, in any case, yeah. And then PJ Dolan, he's over there today serving breakfast at Dolan's Bar.
Yeah.
He opened up early today too.
So even the bars I know that normally open at 7 during the week, they can't open at 7 on Sundays normally, right?
Correct.
Okay.
You get open, you can't serve alcohol, which is what's the point?
Gotcha. I never understood the laws, like the rules, but I know that you are really a big leader in the forefront of trying to modernize to help out the bar and restaurant industry
licensing
and the small businesses in general.
Yeah, that's how I've enrolled PJ or the chapter leaders for the Pennsylvania Restaurant and Lodging Association here in Delco.
You're good guys for doing that, man.
Yeah, well, it's great. It's important. The bar business is the best,
Yeah.
man. I absolutely love this business, and this is what I want to die doing.
We have a few, so
I got some new acquisitions.
As a heavy drinker, I love that because growing up like being 21, it was always you to buy your cases of beer in one place, your 6-packs in another, your liquor in a third, one of them owned by the state or whatever.
Right.
And I'm seeing that get really more liberal and like put in there. I was like, why can't we get rid of these nonsense Sunday
Right.
in bars?
That's Jen.
Hey.
Yeah. That's how I say hi. Yeah,
And so your point here today is that work all week guild coming up this month.
so we this is our last gig of the run, the month. But the good news is we played the Inlet in Wildwood yesterday. We'll probably be playing there during the summer. We're looking for 1 or 2 shows a month.
Yeah.
We want to keep the Irish heritage flowing. We want to keep new ideas. We probably put 10 new songs in the repertoire this season. So it's been good,
Dude. And you guys are fun, man. You guys got energy and shit, man. And it's not just all Irish music too, man.
No.
Without like Ashley,
Yeah, that's right.
some other shit, man.
We have a rule. We never play more than 3 Irish songs in a row. Now, the thought of that is that people don't want to necessarily want to mix, but the days like today, when we get on stage today, we'll probably play a song by Sir Wrench, a Finnish band. It's called Arrival St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah.
We played that at midnight last night. It was awesome at Catherine Rooney's. And we'll start with that, and then people will just yell songs out.
Looking right.
Yeah, people yell songs out, we'll play. We know about 200 songs.
Looking right. Yeah, dude, I love it here. Downstairs is open. When's like upstairs and outside opening now?
Upstairs opens at noon, outside opens at 2, the deck opens at 3. So we have 4 bars going today.
Fucking right, dude.
Just 4 bars. Slow down for Marty Magee.
And right before
we gotta be ready. Gotta be ready.
Right before he came on, I was trying to explain to everyone like listening, like, if you drive by Marty's, you may think that's a small bar. The square footage utilization here is unbelievable, man.
Nice, man.
And it's funny, people like Paul News, they use this today, but it's the weekend. They're all up on Monday.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, right, relax on Monday.
Yeah, it's crazy, too. I thought we might get a little, people might have stayed back on Thursday and pick and chose their days because it's Sunday.
Yeah.
We were packed since Thursday. Packed every day. So it's nice.
I forget.
Okay.
Yeah, man, it's been a week. Was it crazy here yesterday too?
Yeah, I mean, it was steady all day. Like starting around noon till 2, steady.
Questions for me? What? Any more questions?
No, I forget, dude.
How you guys been? What's going on? What's new? What's new in Delco Live World?
I can hear it.
I said, what's new in the Delco Live World?
Um, we did Delco Jeopardy recently. That's all
Yeah.
fun. We actually went out and interviewed like 50 people at the survey.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, grassroots marketing, get people. We got fired. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's always been fun. Other than that, man, it's making the memes, trying to keep the people interested, monetize the page, make a couple bucks here and there.
Yo, I auditioned, right? I auditioned for Jeopardy.
Me too.
Bro.
Real Jeopardy.
Yeah, like real Jeopardy. I was in like Rhode Island. Dude, there was this chick next to me. It's hot. Like, it's so funny. She's beautiful, gorgeous, decked out, whatever. She's sitting next to me and she like said hi to her and whatever else. And we take like the 50 question test. Yo, she wrote something down for every question. Ah, I only answered 3 questions. I was like, what the fuck is this? Where the hell's votables? I mean, come on now.
Yeah. When I was 20, when you had to actually go to the place, in Philly, you had to go to the PA Convention Center.
Yeah.
And when I was 20, I did it. And I got on the waiting list, and they never fucking called for yeah, they never called for like 10 years.
I think I want to go to do Wheel of Fortune. That'd be fun. I can spin a wheel.
Apparently, if the arm was right out, not such fun to answer for headshot. We see all the pictures.
But
That's funny.
I passed. Like I got on the wait list. 2009, like right before the pandemic or right at the beginning, I took it. It had to be online, and I failed because either I got dumber or they need a spell check, and I can't spell, man. One of the answers I know was the problem was the answer. It was an Irish thing. It was, I think it was James Joyce or whatever. The answer was Ulysses, the novel. I don't know how to spell that. And they're like, wrong. The answer is Ulysses. I'm like, what the fuck, man? One of those like math things when you're doing it like online, they're like, what's 4 plus 4? 8. They're like, wrong. The answer is 8.
So, guys, if you are not, if you're listening, which is a bunch of people watching right now, if all the 11 looking at
Yeah.
ready, tell somebody you got stuck in the overpass. You
Yeah.
can't go. So,
Yeah.
Oh, if it happens, that'd be the greatest thing I'd say ever, man.
Yo, and do yourself a favor now. Call your boss and be like, hey.
Yeah.
Don't wait till the last minute. Tell them now. Give them a chance to get your shit covered. And tell them the truth. You don't have COVID. You might need 2 days off, but you don't have COVID.
Yep. Do you know that Tuck McGraw actually had this contract for the Phillies that he didn't have to pitch spring training on March 18th? He said he'd pitch on the 17th, but he's going right to the bar. He never had to pitch on the 18th contractually because he'd be too hungover.
That's great.
Right?
That's Tuck McGraw for you, man.
Which
Yeah, man.
Really scores
Yeah.
Eagle Flyers.
Saquon, let's go. Go Birds. Yeah, my pleasure.
Yeah.
Galway Gill's going to be on 5 o'clock Outback.
5 o'clock.
5 p.m., yeah.
5
We got Scott Silver's playing, and then we got Patio Furniture at noon.
Scott Silver is fucking killing it.
Yeah.
He's going today. He told us under the name Shades of Green.
Yeah.
Dude, slaying it, man. If you're in this area, dude, feel free to book him, dude. Is he a local boy?
I'm not sure. He's within the greater area.
Local enough. Yeah, he's going, man. Super nice dude, too, man.
So get the older kids to watch the younger kids to get on out.
There you go. There you go.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate you.
Come on down to Prospect Park. You got all day to get here.
Bye.